Duke's old infrastructure makes its pipe system very prone to leaks. While larger leaks can be visually detected by the formation of large puddles, smaller leaks are less detectable as they drain through the soil and eventually end up in storm drains. As current leak detection occurs by facility operators listening to sewer drains, our automized device increases the amount of leaks detected and reduces the labor of facility operators. Our device does this by detecting the presence of water and, after considering irrigation and weather data, determining if there is a potential leak.
So the FMD workers will come and install the device in the grate. They're gonna leave it like this for a month while the device will be here collecting pictures throughout the whole period. And they're gonna come back after this time and they're gonna just take it out, collect the data from the USB, and then interpret it with a web interface in our algorithm.
Our device begins by taking pictures on startup. The number of pictures can be varied, and the frequency with which the device starts up can be varied using the Sleepy Pi. The pictures are very high resolution, and they will give the end user insight into whether there are leaks in the drain at the time of detection. All these pictures are saved to a USB, which will then subsequently be moved to our web interface. Once the images are taken, they are transferred from the Raspberry Pi to the web interface using a USB stick. As you can see, the images taken by the Raspberry Pi are loaded into this interface alongside weather and irrigation data. The next step in our process is image processing and intelligent detection.
Our image processing algorithm compares each image from the device to a baseline image. The baseline image is a dry picture of the drain, so any discrepancies between the baseline picture and the picture from the device must be water. We use correlation coefficients to quantify differences between the two images, and a coefficient within a certain range tells us that there's a leak. We created two scripts, a simple one that directly compares the two images, and a complex one that accounts for the swaying of the device by searching for a specific region known to contain water. In both scripts, the correlation coefficients are recorded onto a text document and uploaded onto the web interface. The final step in the functionality of our prototype is its intelligence mode. This intelligence mode uses a combination of a MATLAB script in the background of the web interface, as well as analysis of the irrigation and weather data to determine whether a day is more likely to have a leak compared to another day. Right now, intelligence mode is not activated, but when intelligence mode is activated, days which have probable leaks are highlighted.
We chose to use a local storage device instead of a Bluetooth module because this would allow us to directly collect, transfer, and process the images while still providing the operators with easy access to the data. The use of a USB also increases the lifespan and reliability of the device, as it does not require an antenna to be protruding from the sewer. We also chose to only use a visual camera sensor because the resulting images can be easily processed to produce a correlation coefficient, and the use of an IR sensor would require a multi-camera adapter, which increases the chances of the device failing as the sensors cannot work simultaneously.
Displayed currently are the design criteria for our device. Ease of use will be considered a fail until it is tested by getting feedback from Duke facilities. Our work until then will be detailed further. The device is able to detect a discrepancy between images with or without water flow more than 60% of the time. The device's flash and waterproof casing allows it to pass our reliability testing. Currently, the processing speed is under 15 minutes but requires manual input. We are working to automate this while still meeting the criterion. We are still able to alter the quantity of data to meet the criterion. Finally, we spent $100 on our final components for the device.
Hopefully with more testing and accuracy improvement, our device will become useful to FMD workers and will help us save clean water.